Hi guys, this is Stephanie from Grow Green Homestead again. I'm just coming to you with an update video. Today's February 17th, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I just did the grafting on my pear tree. This is a Bartlett pear. This morning, it was really foggy. That's in another video if you are interested in seeing it. I did not do a step-by-step tutorial, just a introduction and pretty much a finish of how it looked. So, but I'm not here to talk about that. I'm going to my greenhouse that I actually built. I originally had purchased a frame for like $65 or $56, and that's the frame. And it just came with like a little plastic cover. And I wasn't really satisfied with that because after reading the reviews, the plastic tears when the wind blows too hard during the summer, and it just it just deteriorates too fast. So I decided to make my greenhouse around it. And I really like this door that I found from Home Depot that was on clearance. I was going to put it on our house, but I changed my mind and I wanted this door to fit on my greenhouse. So I built the greenhouse around the door, and this is what it came out to be. And the black paper that I have down here, I'm going to make some teeny tiny little garden beds on the side of each wall, and maybe something in the back. Anyway, so here's my greenhouse. I have stuff growing. It's pretty warm out here. I think it's going to be like almost 60 today. So as you can see, I have started my spring seeds. I have everything in here from warm weather crops to cold weather crops. And here I started some amaranth or some callaloo seeds. I've had those for a while in the kitchen. It just didn't dawn on me to use the grains until I was looking at another video on YouTube. So that's what this are. That's what this are. That's what these seeds are. And I thought they were going to be all green, but if you could look closely, there's some red seedlings in there, and I'm not sure if it's going to stay red and just accent my green plants. Who knows? I'll give you an update on that whenever they get bigger. Other than that, this is just a whole bunch of random seeds that I'm growing. It's from sunflower seeds to tomatoes to herbs and all kind of stuff. In here, I have some cucamelon seeds. I got it from Power Grow. There's nothing happening quite yet, but that doesn't mean something won't happen. I have Corno de Toro seeds there. They've been in here a while. I'm not sure if anything's going to happen with those either, but I only put like 3 seeds in there, so I have plenty. Here I have the tomato seeds that I got from last summer. So I replanted some of those, and I think those are beefsteak tomatoes. I did not. Yep, those are slicing tomatoes. Thought I didn't label it, but I did. And then I have this little habaneros seedling coming up. The rest of the other 5 didn't come up yet, so I'm just going to assume that they are not going to come up, but I'll still hold out hope for that one. I have nothing happening here in this container, which are supposed to be my 100 coneflower mix. I didn't use all of them. I just did a few just to see if anything was going to happen, which is not. So I'm not really disappointed on that. They might come up when it gets warmer in here. I have a lot of other stuff growing. But of course, a lot of cold weather stuff is going to pop up faster because it's still chilly out here. But that's Swiss chard that I have growing in the cup. Nothing else is coming up because I just did these a couple days ago. And I have garlic down here. Nothing in these cups quite yet. Because I just, like I said, I just did these a couple days ago. So there should be nothing in here. I have watermelon, tomatoes, more Swiss chard. Ow. Swiss chard and other stuff growing. And look, I planted these a while back. I planted these on January 18th. All of these seeds. And some of them are just coming up. That is zucchini. This is the zucchini coming up. That is the eggplant. My squash is not really doing anything. But then I look back here and I see little green. I have little things coming through, which I'm very excited because I thought everything in this little container was dead. So, yay. And then I have some more kale growing here. It's struggling a little bit. I probably need to give it some nutrition. And these are the same as that. So, down here are my poor strawberries that I got from Walmart. I showed them to you in another video. It was supposed to be red everbearing or ever sweet or something like that, and then it was a white Carolina berry. I don't know which one survived. They're all mixed up. It's kind of going to be like a surprise if any of them survive long enough to make it. Other than that, I have this little container with the Brussels sprouts, the Swiss chard in it, radishes, which aren't doing well at all. I might try to do some more of those. And then I have my rainbow Swiss chard over here. Okay, so let's close that. I have so much stuff that I need to get done over here. Let's walk over here. I totally forgot that I planted a collard green plant over here with my avocado tree and my plum trees. And I looked out the window one day this winter and I was like, what is this green growing over here? And there it is. That's like one of the healthiest plants that I have. And it's so beautiful. And that is my poor little avocado tree. And it's about 3 years old, so you know it's very malnourished. It might make it and it might not. I planted some more over here as well. And these are my plum trees, which they're starting to bloom. You can see little blooms on there. This is a ruby red standard 2 to 4 feet. And I got these from somewhere. I forgot. But I do have another plum tree over there by the blue swimming pools. Let me show you what I'm going to do over here. And I'll just walk around. Our wild onions are taking over our yard. They are very, very numerous. Anyway, so I have this section here. This section is definitely going to be used for, let's see how to explain this. It's going to have water in the bottom as my reservoir. And then I'm going to put a layer of the black paper that you see here on top of the reservoir. And then I'm going to layer that with dirt. I haven't completely figured that out yet. That's why I sit here. And it's collecting rainwater. I got to get this done before the mosquitoes take over. But inside of there, the pools, I'm going to use these tabletops that I had last year for my garden. I'm going to cut them down so that they can fit into the swimming pool. And then I'm going to just layer that and cover it with the black paper and the dirt. So I have my work cut out for me because I have 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of these pools that I need to do. And this is my plum tree. It's not doing well this year either. I'm not quite sure if I did something wrong or if I maybe over fertilized it and it burned. But my peach tree actually looks the same way. Anyway, so this section that I had last year, this section here, I had my zucchini and squash and some tomato plants. This year, I'm not going to plant anything like tomato plants or anything over here. I ordered 2 more elderberry plants, which I had some last year, but they died because I forgot to order them. And they were doing so well. They came as 6-inch plants. And by the time the end of the summer got here, those things were a good 3 to 4 feet already. So they grow pretty fast. And I'm just going to plant one somewhere over here, another one here. And then here in these 2 little spaces, I have avocado plants growing. So it's going to be just like a little fruit garden there. That is my apple tree. I'm going to try to graft something onto the apple tree as well. I haven't figured out which ones I want yet. And over here, this line here, I want to plant sunflowers. So it's going to be sunflowers there, my little garden back there, and then my elderberry avocado there. I am going to reuse this soil after I get some other stuff to mix with it and amend it, pick the grass out of it that I got that's grown in there. So far, it's not that bad, which I'm very happy. And over here, my poor little citrus garden. The frost has killed it drastically. I wasn't aware that I should have covered it with like a little high tunnel, low tunnel, whatever. But my olive tree is doing pretty well. It's very cold tolerant. I'll see what plants come back. We are almost done with our spring, so it's just like kind of too late to even try to get the leaves to come back, which sucks. Anyway, I have to pull all this grass in here. It looks horrible. It's getting worse by the day because it keeps raining. And this pile here, I have to, oh God, the grass is taking over. I know I gotta move it. I'm taking this out and I'm hoping to put black paper, extend that black paper from over there all the way to here. And then I'm going to put my 2 long brown raised garden beds in this spot and in that spot, and have my trellis, at least 2 trellises trellising over. And I'm going to grow peas or cucumbers or something on those trellises. I haven't totally figured it out yet. But anyway, this is so much work. But this is kind of how I want my garden bed to look after I put the black paper down. I just want them to be in one straight line, so I could just run a line straight through all of them and let it water everything at one time. In here I have Swiss chard that I've been picking and mixing up in my smoothies. Collard greens, kale, cabbage are all grown. And I have some weeds in here along with my cabbage. They're looking pretty good. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I need to get out here and weed before they get out of control. But yeah, if you guys have any recommendations of what I can put down over this black paper to keep the paper down, please let me know and give me recommendations. I'm still debating what I should put down to hold the black paper down. Or should I not put anything down and just leave it like it is? It's not the prettiest thing. So I'm just looking for recommendations. And here I do have, what is this thing called? I bought this for my husband. This is a mulberry, a dwarf mulberry bush. And it's getting its little, it's getting its little buds on there. Thought it wouldn't survive during the winter, but it has. And then I have a pecan tree right there. This pecan tree is about 5 years old, and it has not grown any further than it is now. And I doubt that it probably ever will until I put it in the ground. This is the containers that I'm going to use for my trellis down there where I showed you. All the way down there where the pile of dirt is. I'm going to take these and put these down there. But I'm just procrastinating, and time's running out. I need to just get this stuff done. Other than that, that's pretty all that I have for my garden. Look at my kitty. She's out here bathing in the sun. She's so comfortable. Peacey. Anyway, we're not going to bother her. We'll let her sleep. All right, there is one other space that I was going to show you. This is my red Russian kale that I planted last spring, last summer, I'm sure. And I made a video on that as well. I just haven't done a lot of update videos in it, but that's my kale. I've been eating this kale like crazy in my smoothies every morning. It's very good. I have my blueberry plants that I purchased from somewhere, probably Walmart. These are the Blue Profusion blueberries I got from Walmart, the Better Home and Garden brand. They're starting to leaf out and bloom. Of course, right here in the corner, I have another avocado tree. I have avocados spread all around our yard. And right here in the blueberry box as well. I know this might not work, but I'm a person that likes to try stuff at least once just to see if it'll grow. I put some cranberries. Some cranberries in there. The store had them on sale, and I just picked the ones that didn't look the best out and just threw them in the dirt. Once they start deteriorating, maybe some plants will pop up. These other blueberry plants that I had are totally dead. And they were watered the same as the other two. But it's just like, I guess those sucked up more of the soil. I mean, most of the water before it can get to these, I guess. I don't know. So I just cut them all the way back and see if they sprout anything by the end of April. If it's not, then I'm just going to cut them at the dirt line. These are my lettuce greens. These lettuce, these two right here, the red tinted lettuce, are the only two that I brought. I did have red romaine. They died after the frost hit them. And plus they were going to seed anyway. So I just went ahead and pulled them out because they were long gone. But yeah, the green leaf, these are black seeded Simpson lettuce. Like I said, I did not originally plant these in here. These seeded from my lettuce plants that flowered last summer. And so when I saw them growing down there by the box, I just pulled some out and brought them up here to the porch, back porch. And they are doing well. I need to be eating a salad today just to get some of those, growing. one more box. I have taken you around my entire yard. And this is the box where I had my chayote squash, which it didn't survive. But I'm going to try it one more time and put it in a more shaded area and see if it works. It's probably going to be all the way back there by the shed in the corner. So if it does turn into a monster of a plant, it can climb the trees. Or I can just cut it back. But anyway, in this box, I have a raspberry plant that I brought from Walmart, $5. And then these are my chives. Not chives. These are my... What are these? These are shallots. I don't know why I was thinking chives. These are my shallots that I grew last year as well. They survived during the winter, and so they are going to be my stock for this coming season. Over there are my 2 stalks of blackberry plants, and I'm not sure. I seen one video that said that you shouldn't put your blackberry plants with your raspberry plants. It's too late now. It's already in the dirt. So I'm going to leave them and see what happens. If both die or my blackberry dies, I'm going to be very sad. But, I mean, it's a lesson learned. And I'm excited about these shallots very much so. So, I mean, that's all I have, guys. I have a lot of cleaning to do in the yard. A lot of setting up to do for my, hopefully, cucamelon plants. These white stands right here. I have 2 of them. I have one there and one there. I am going to stand these up and make sure they are sturdy and secure. Put some netting or mesh netting or something across it, and then have my cucamelon setting at the base of it, and just let them grow over and around both of these tents. It's just a little pop-up tent. I didn't really want to throw them away because I figure I could repurpose it for something. And the next challenge is to figure out where in the world am I going to set these 2. But I'll figure that out later. Oh, one more thing. I forgot I had these. These are just like so lonely and by themselves. These are my grapevines that I had from last year. And they're starting to bud out too, just a little bit. But I'm happy they survived, because I think I had another one in here that was probably bigger and nicer than these, and it didn't survive. So I'm happy for any life that I can get. So I'm going to probably try to plant those in the ground somewhere. But I haven't figured that out either. Alright, guys. It was nice spending time with you today. If you like my video today, hit the like button. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, please do so. And if you would like to share this video with someone, feel free. That's all I have for you guys. Thanks.